Well, hello there. Thank you for joining me today. I am Stephanie and I will be your yoga teacher for today. Like the title insinuated, this will be a heart-opening flow. We'll be concentrating on expanding and opening up our chest. A lot of people probably question why we would want our chests and our hearts to be open and expansive. And I don't know about you, but it's the year 2020 right now, and we got a lot of things going on. So we can use all the love and all of the openness that we can find right now. So that's what we're going to look at today. I invite you to find child's pose. This can be regular child's pose or extended child's pose. We're going to go ahead and start by grounding ourselves into our own little corners of the world, forgetting all the problems, congratulating ourselves, loving ourselves for showing up this morning. You've already done the hardest part, which is just simply showing up. So way to go. Showing up, rolling out your mat is by far the hardest part. Yoga is more of a journey. There's no real end. There's no final destination. There's no winning moment. The daily disciplines creates the yogi. Showing up for yourself day after day creates self-confidence. It allows your mind to know that you are here for you. To fully love other people, we have to love ourselves. I know it's cliche. A lot of people reject this saying that it's selfish. How can you love yourself first? I can see it from this way. That's the way I live most of my life, seeing it. The problem I found was I wasn't loving people the way they deserved to be loved. I was loving them from my known level of love, which just wasn't very deep. So no, do not ever look at self-love as selfish. Look at it as your battery. It's what charges you. It's what fuels you. I feel like ultimately it is what got you here today to this mat. Your love and commitment to yourself, to your mind, to your soul, and to your body. You showed up for you. That speaks massive volumes. Go ahead and walk your hands over to the left. Get that right side body stretch going on here. Go ahead and bring awareness to the breathing. Let the thoughts go. Just become aware of the space that you're taking up right now. Walk those hands back through center, all the way around to the right. for our left side body stretch. Dropping into now. The cold ground beneath your arms. The compression of your legs against your chest. The tightness you may feel. I'm going to walk back towards the center. We're going to take puppy posture here. So go ahead and bring your knees together or hip distance apart, whichever feels better for you. Also, you can tuck or untuck the toes, whichever feels better for you. A lot of people with knee problems like to tuck the toes to protect the knees. It's always an option. Walk your hands forward and slowly begin to drop the chest to the floor. Breathing. Gaze is forward. The chest may or may not be touching. If it is touching and you want more, you can come up to your fingertips and drop back down. That'll give you a little more room to open that chest up. Hands are planted. We are going to come through to Sphinx. So your whole elbow to your wrist is on the floor. Your shoulder should be over your elbow. Chest lifted, gaze is forward. We are actively gripping this mat and we are pulling our hands backwards to lift our chest up and to open up our chest and heart center. We're smiling here because this is easy and this is love. While we're here, we're going to go ahead and speak our mantra for the day. I am love. I am love. One more time. I am love. We're going to go ahead and push back all the way to child's pose. Now we're going to roll up, arcing the spine up. We're going to do something a little different here, okay? So while we got our spine arced up towards the sky, we're going to begin to drop down our chest, bring our gaze forward, sits bones back to child's pose. So we're going to do this 5 times. So we're going to come up and extend, arc through that spine. Exhaling. Inhaling, looking up, lifting the chest, sending the sits bones back towards the heels. 4 more. Arc the spine, round forward. Drop the belly, send the butt bones back. 3 more. Up. And back. 2 more. Up. And back. And up. And back. Come on up. Start walking them feet forward to the top of our mat. Standing forward fold. You can find the movement here, or you can find stillness if stillness feels better and is resonating with you better right now. Breathing. Bending your legs if you need to. I thoroughly enjoy my legs being bent. I feel like I get a longer spine this way, and ultimately that's what we're in forward folds for. Lengthening the spine. On your next inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, down through heart center. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank. Yeah, hold here for a second. Deep breath in and out. Drop the knees, drop the chest, drop the chin. Roll through cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Good job. Go ahead and tuck them toes, hands forward, butt sends up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Good job. Here you can take any movements that you feel you need. You may feel tight through the back of the legs. This is our first time stretching them today. If it feels good, you can point all toes towards the right side of the mat. Get that right body side stretch. Switch toes pointing towards the left. Left body side stretch. Back through center. We're going to take some of those spinal undulations again. So this time, we're going to allow our feet to start us by coming up to tiptoes. And then we're going to roll over through into plank. And then we're going to bend our legs, our knees, our sits bones point up towards the air, and we fly it back into down dog. We are going to do that 5 times. So, tippy toes, rolling forward to plank, pushing back, downward dog. Again, that was 1. Rolling forward, plank, pushing back, downward dog. 2. Rolling forward, pushing back for 3. Rolling forward, plank, pushing back, down dog. 4. 1 more. Give it all you got. Tippy toes, roll to plank. Bending backwards to down dog. Or bending our knees and meeting back in a down dog. Good job. Those spinal undulations are my absolute favorite. Moving like the cat-cow in different poses is definitely something I try to find more ways to play with. Go ahead and walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands through heart center. Good job. Way to go. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank. Drop down, chaturanga, upward facing dog. And we're going to meet back in a downward facing dog. So we're going to roll over again into our plank. Drop them knees. Drop the chin and the belly and the chest all the way down. We're going to come back and find that Sphinx position. Actively pulling. Chest is lifted. So we're going to challenge this position just a little bit. We are still actively maintaining an open chest. So just because we're about to get a little bit of a stretch on, doesn't mean I want you to lose the integrity and the lift in your chest. So we're going to bring our left hand over into the middle. Our right hand is going to go back and grab for our right foot. And we're just going to pull here. If your foot can't reach if your hand can't reach your foot, no big deals. Just do this twist, making sure to keep your chest and your heart lifted. That's why we're doing this. This is just a super big heart opener. Breathing. Both hip bones on the mat. We are actively pulling up. We are not collapsing. We are smiling. We are very happy to be doing this right now. Drop that leg, come back to our Sphinx. Reset, move around in them shoulders a little bit. Right hand to the middle. And I'm leaving my elbow where it is. It's on a hinge here. I'm just bringing it to the middle to make my balance a little easier. Left leg meets left hand. Pull. You should feel this stretch all in your hamstrings if you're able. Like I said, keep that chest lifted. Keep the expansive opening. Breathing. Sending all the love to your chest. You can say it here if that's helpful. I am love. You could also say, I radiate love. Especially with our hearts open, you can imagine the energy just expanding out, full of hearts and magical love. Oh yeah. Come back to your Sphinx. Sorry guys, I can get a little carried away with my magical talk. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a little warm. But we're going to do some more spinal rolls. We're going to do them in Cobra. So you can go ahead and come back down. Put your hands beside of your shoulders, but off or right at the edge of your mat. So they can be here or here. We are undulating the spine here. So we're going to inhale, lift and expand, and exhale to come back down. And you guessed it, we're doing 5 of them. So inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale, inhale 4, exhale. Last one, inhale 5, smile, lift the chest. Exhale, yeah. Plant those hands, tuck those toes. Push up into plank position. And then roll back, downward dog. Oh yeah. Just walk this out, push through them shoulders. Bend your knees with your feet on your tiptoes. Push actively through your hands. And we are trying to put our belly to our thighs. So this is going to help open our shoulders because we're trying to drop through and open. That's what this helps us do here. opening them shoulders. Roll forward into that plank. And we are coming back down slowly on our belly. We're going to do everyone's favorite bow. So we were in our Sphinx. We were grabbing for our legs, prepping us for bow. So both legs come up towards your sits bones. Hands go back, grabbing right hand grabs right ankle, left hand grabs left ankle. Active feet. We pull up by the slingshot effect. So we are pushing and pulling to get the bow. Breathe. Release. Don't let go totally. Just come back down to the floor. Hands are still grabbing the ankles. Feet are still active. We're going to do it 3 times. So I'm going to count that as 1. So ready, set, and go up for 2. Smiling. Breathing. Release. But not the feet. Deep breath here. And we're going to do it again. And go. Smile. Breathe. Do not hold your breath. And release. Good job. Oh, way to go. We're going to roll over to our back for bridge. All your favorites. So we're going to lay down on our backs. Go ahead and lift your knees and plant them, your feet down, knees up. Put your hands down, making sure you can touch your heels. Our first bridge, we're only going to be focused on tilting our pelvis like this. So we're not going for a full-out lift, heart expansion right here. We're more focused on what we're doing with our pelvis. So to come up, we tilt the pelvis. Breathe. Gaze is up at the ceiling. And release. Okay, for the next bridge, you have the option here to lift all the way up and tuck your shoulder blades by interlocking your fingers. I'll do that if you don't know what I'm talking about. On your next inhale, go ahead and lift. Tuck those shoulders, interlace those hands. Breathing. Remembering to smile here. Sending out all them heart beams of love. I am love. Release those hands. Come back down. Windshield wiper those legs left or right. So nice, so nice. So this time you have the option for a full wheel if you are into that sort of thing. If not, please just take the bridge again. If you're into the full wheel, you can go ahead and put your hands beside of your ears and press on up. Remembering to breathe and smile. And back down. Windshield wiper them legs. Way to go. You're a rock star, of course. And after you get done windshield wiper on them legs, go ahead and give yourself the biggest loving hug you gave yourself today. Letting your breath settle back. Go ahead and find the outside edges of your feet. Pull them down for a happy baby. Way to stick it out. Happy baby. Such a playful, fun expression. We will say our mantra here for the last time, and we're going to say it 3 times. I am love. If you didn't say that one with a smile, you're going to say the next one with a big smile. I am love. And one more time. I am love. Way to go. You can release those legs down to Shavasana. Legs out long, arms out long. Deep releasing breath. Way to show up for yourself. Way to knock it out. Way to build yourself up. As always, please stay here as long as you can. I'm going to go ahead and close out our practice. The light in me acknowledges and honors the light inside of you. Namaste.